This is my current Teach Yourself language book collection. I've been going to certain book fairs and that over the past couple of years. I've got dictionaries and certain things. Yeah, but the main ones I've always been looking out for when I go to garage sales and that is books like these, like the old series of the Teach Yourself. For example, this one is Chinese. I don't know, the older series of this one actually worked more like Assimil. You've got glossary on the side here, and you've got on the other side you've got the old Wade Giles pinyin. I don't know if you can see that clearly, and an English translation, which is very helpful, but there's no tones, if you'll notice, and it's got the grammar explanations, and there's a good reading section near the back. So there is a glossary list, and there's a good reading section for traditional Chinese characters, which I think are probably beneficial to use or to learn at the beginning, because then you can go back and easily transfer to simplified. Even if you don't, understand how to write, you can just read it, and then you can start teaching yourself to write simplified, because that's the method I've been using over the past couple of years. And actually, I prefer the traditional over the simplified. Yeah, but moving on from that. I've got other books here. I've got the Russian one, Esperanto. I really don't have any interest in learning Esperanto. I just really love the series. But this one's an interesting one. I found this at a garage sale a couple of weeks ago. This is Dutch. It's one of the first generations of Teach Yourself series. And I've got the new one as well, the reprinted. It's essentially the same book. It's just been rewritten for different, a newer audience, younger audience. Yeah, I've also got the Assimil series, a couple of books. I've got the old German. This one is this is interesting. This was belonged to an RAF pilot in Berlin, American RAF pilot, and he left his train ticket in there, as you can see, from 1955, I think that is. I don't know if you can see that either. Yeah, so that was interesting as well. And opening up the book, so I had a little military money from the same period used as bookmarks. So you always find these little treasures when you're going around second-hand bookshops. So this one was good. This one was interesting. What else have I got here? Certain ones I've picked up from eBay. Just searched them up. For example, Vietnamese. I just had a flair of learning Vietnamese, but that was quick in passing. Latvian collected. I do have a French book, but currently someone's borrowing that from me at the moment. Other books that I have here, I've been interested in learning German. Some Chinese dialogues there. This one is not a Teach Yourself book per se, but this is a Greek lexicon from, it's quite old actually. Yeah, there. I don't know if you can see that. 1918 the date is. It's an English to Greek lexicon. I don't have interest in learning Greek at the current time, but I'm just love collecting these books. This camera really can't capture the... Oh, there's a bit of a shadow there. Okay, so yeah, so you got Greek lexicon. It's quite old. That's about it. So I've got dictionaries up here, the Chinese dictionary, which is useful but not very portable anymore. Because I like to go to the park sometimes and practice these languages here. I've got Japanese, Spanish, things like that. So yeah, that's my current Teach Yourself language series at the moment. I do have a few other foreign language books that are on my other shelf that I can't really get to right now, and maybe I'll post those up too, but at the moment my collection is very small, but it is still growing.